how many times have you caught yourself using the restroom and your phone's about to die? We're gonna have an outlet right here. This was just an idea. Now look what's behind it. A literal, real home. I want an outlet on this, outlet over here. They put 2 nails in the wall and it grabs this like metal rod that they have.
So this will be a 3.0 left hand,
okay.
20-minute on here.
And that means it's fire rated, correct? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Nikos Property Show. Today I am super stoked and so happy to have you here at my custom home build. Why? Because we're getting the electrical rough-in knocked out. I've been here all morning meeting with the maestro, the head guy, the jefe, the boss, and we're gonna head inside right now. I'm gonna show you what's been going on, what we gotta get into, and show you like what it takes to get a house electrically roughed in. There's a lot of things where you gotta make a bunch of decisions. You know, do you want outlets here? Do you want one where, you know, sometimes, you know, when you're trying to reach and plug your charger in and it's behind the bed and it sucks, guess what? These are the decisions you make right now when the house is getting roughed in. Put them on the outsides of the bed instead. That's just an example. As we head inside, I wanted you to understand what we were doing today. So come on in, follow me in. Great crew, killing it right now. Mr. Cameraman, do be careful. We don't want you to trip up. So we're in the house right now. There's banging going on. They're running wires. Everything's happening. And I've got a bunch of progress already from the beginning, but I wanted to do a walk around with you first and show you what's going on. So follow me kind of into the kitchen here, and I'll show you an example. Oh, I'm kicking stuff already. I'll show you an example of what's actually happening. So if you look here, this will be an easier way to show you. If you look here, this is kind of the symbol they draw to know an outlet goes here. So he's got his lines right there. Everything's measured. Boom, you put an outlet here. We've got stuff right here where you're putting the switches and everything like that. So he knows, hey, these switches are going to go to certain lights that are in this particular room. And then if you come over here and just kind of show a little bit of what's happening, you see more. We're putting an outlet, we're putting an outlet. You see they got the line, they measure real good. Boom. And all the rooms have this entire, you know, concept of, hey, where are we putting outlets? What are we going to do? So I'll have you follow me actually into, why don't we go into my master bedroom? Let's do that. So we're walking through like this hallway that leads to the pantry area, and we'll sneak through some walls here. So I'm here in my master, and one thing for me is I love technology, I love innovation and everything like that. So I want outlets everywhere, I want can lights everywhere, I want bright lights. I mean, I want it all. So as you see right here, I've got an outlet on this side, and my bed is actually gonna be, just to give you an example, just like this, nice king bed right there. So I've got outlets on this side of the bed, I've got outlets on this side of the bed. And so they've got the little things drawn, and my window was a little bit low, so we kind of ran into a situation where my outlet's actually going to have to be sticking out of my baseboard a little bit because I did set my windows too low. But that's just a part of construction, and the next time I build a house, I'll be raising these windows up a little bit because you've got space above the window. However, got that all figured out. If you come in my bathroom, this is going to be really cool actually. So how many times have you caught yourself using the restroom and your phone's about to die and you can't charge your phone? Guess what? We're gonna have an outlet right here. So if you're in the restroom and you need to get a charger, we're gonna charge the phone in the bathroom. Kind of nasty, but still. And guess what? Another outlet for when you're in the bathtub. Not safe, electronics, water. But guess what? Sometimes your phone's dying. Got you an outlet. Don't worry. Gonna have super bright lights everywhere. Let's head back in the kitchen area while they're banging around a little bit. And I'm gonna squeeze through this wall. How about that? But what I want to do is explain a little bit about what's going on in here, how bright it's going to be. I'm a big fan of can lights. It really brings the house together, LED can lights. And there's this new thing going around where they're kind of flat and it's like one piece. And you can't just change a light bulb anymore. You have to change out the whole thing. But it just clips in, so it's pretty easy. We're going to have, I think we counted 4, 8, 12. I think I'm gonna have about 16 can lights in here. I'm gonna have these like pendulum lights hanging over this beautiful little island area. I'm gonna have a chandelier over this dining table right here. And then the bedrooms speak for themselves. But I wanna get some of this progress and some of the process so y'all see how it works. I'm gonna jump into what me and the maestro were talking about earlier, the boss man. And we're gonna just show you, how this thing works, how you set it out, how you decide where you want stuff. And we're just gonna get this work done. So let's get straight to the video and let's roll that music. Let's see your marker. I think I'm gonna go Okay, so you got it's 2 switches here, yeah? 2 switches. I want an outlet on this, outlet over here, because the bed is going this way. So I'm gonna have a king bed right here. So we'll go outlet outside, and let's put an outlet on this side too. The only problem I have here is I got my trim board, and then I got the window trim. Is it? Let me see. Let me Google how big a king bed is. That way, maybe I can put it on the inside of that, if possible. Width of king bed. This is what you got to do. Problem solved. 76 inches. Can I see your ruler, sir? Let's see here. Woo! Oh man, that's right there, brother. That's no bueno. All right, so it's gonna be sticking. Where's the outlet gonna end up? Like flush with the wall, yeah?
Flush with the
base. With the baseboard. I see what you're saying. Okay. Did it look good? Yeah. Yeah. Is there any other solution, or that's probably the only solution?
That's the only solution.
Yeah, it's too low.
Yeah.
That's fine. Let's do it. Why not? Sometimes you don't want to do it, but you got to do it. So we'll be fine. So I'm gonna be right here. So, or do I want the door to go in here? So these are some of the problems you got to go through. Or not problems, big challenges. Like, it's not a big one, but it's still a challenge because you're thinking, do I want to open the door this way, lose space inside, or open the door this way? But then it's like, no one can walk through if I go in the pantry. So there's just things that when you're trying to figure out your sockets and or your outlets and your switches and everything that you really got to go through. Maestro, I was thinking open the door this way because if I open the door in, I'm going to lose this. So if I go here, do I put the switch on the outside or do I put the switch on the inside? What'd you think? I'm up for advice. That way it's hidden, but it would have to be because open and then.
Yeah, I like to have the switches inside, but it's up to you. If you want to put some shelves all the way across the
That's what I'm going to do.
So we can put it outside if you want.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, do one here. Problem solved. We're good. Or can you do all four? Like, can you do 2 for here, 2 for there? The left 2 are this way, the right 2 are going to be that way.
Yeah.
Doors coming this way, yeah. So probably here.
So, yeah.
And switch for 1 can, 1 exhaust.
Okay.
And outlet going to be somewhere here. Yeah. That's how you do it. You got to actually go through the motions. Like if I'm sitting there and I need my charger, where's the actual outlet going to be at? And then shower. I need an outlet in there in case I got to charge my phone. That's good. Light. My designer drew this pretty good, no? And then some cushions and stuff, but I want some outlets here too somewhere. I don't know where, but I want some. All right, y'all, so just want to give you an idea of what's happening here. My man Adrian is pulling this wire through all kinds of holes that they've already drilled. And as you can see, literally he's pulling it. You're like, maybe where's he pulling it from? I don't understand. If you flip the camera this way, they get these little makeshift situations where they put 2 nails in the wall and it grabs this like metal rod that they have, and this just keeps on rolling. So they go through probably, how many boxes they got of this? 2, 3, 4 boxes, and they'll get this house wrapped up. I think this is a 2-day job. Adrian, 2-day job? 3-day job? This is a 3-day job. He'll get it wrapped up. After everything's done, it's going to be super easy, and it's going to look beautiful, because the next thing that's going to happen is we're going to be able to progress. We're going to be able to get insulation done and things like that, and then we're going to be living in this house before you know it, and I'm excited for that. So they're going to keep running these wires, keep getting more progress, and I just want to show you how some of this process works. So let's get back to work. Alrighty, y'all, walking down my makeshift ladder. I actually added some little steps in there, so it's a lot easier to come down, but my guys, man, Absolute Electric, they are absolutely killing it. However, oh, that makes sense. Absolute Electric, absolutely killing it. But anyways, I wanted to go over some of these plans with y'all, okay? So these are probably kind of a little bit bright, but right now there have been changes made, okay? So there was the plans that, you know, had everything in each certain spot, but at the end of the day, the house is going to be yours. You can make small little changes in between. You don't want to make, you know, crazy changes, because that's what you bought the plans for. I loved what they were. I loved the layout and everything like that. But once my house, we had that situation with the blocks being laid on the wrong side, and it got about 8 inches smaller, had to tweak a few things. And what I really love about this process with, you know, the electrical rough-in is that this is when I'm dressing up the entire home. I love lights. I love, you know, I love like Bluetooth and just, I don't know, innovation, electronics. I love that stuff. So when we walked into my office, I was like, bro, I want 4 can lights. I want a fan. I want outlets everywhere. I'll probably have TVs in here. I'm going to do it big. Like, I love innovation. So seeing these plans actually come to life, I mean, this is a piece of paper. This is a house. But Mr. Cameraman, let's back out a little bit. Let's truly show them what's happening. This was just an idea, okay? This was just an idea. Now look what's behind it. This, a literal, real home that I'll be living in one day here shortly. I'm absolutely in love with this process. I'm loving how it's going, and I love when you're dealing with subcontractors that just make you, you know, feel excited to be there. When they're getting the job done, when they're actually doing a great job, and you're like, yes, I don't have to babysit them too much, and they're gonna do a great job if you pay them right. Always pay your subcontractors right. If it's fair for you and it's fair for them, the job will get done just right. I'm a firm believer in that. So anyways, big shout out to my guys here. We're gonna get back to work. I'm gonna get more progress of this, and we're just gonna keep getting this thing built, because I gotta live here soon. So why don't I get out of the way and film some more footage? So we got the galvanized rods. So you putting the meter here?
The meter base is gonna be in here.
Okay, and so we can just put the panel on the inside of that? Mm-hmm. Here, let's go take a look. Yeah. It's not gonna be too bad seeing that from the road, no? I mean,
well, we can do this.
What can we do?
We can go on the ground, so
you
don't have to see wires hanging.
Yeah, we want to go underground. See, that's it. See, that's Absolute Electric. It's absolute. Yeah. Come on, man. Okay.
The pan is gonna be somewhere here.
Okay. Yeah, so I got a water heater here. How much space you need? Just
5 feet.
5 feet away. Okay, so it'll probably be here.
See.
Where you at? Be right there? Okay. Yeah, that's good. Because my finished poured concrete is going to be, I think, here. So just make sure, yeah. Okay. Here. And then how tall is it?
It's going to be 5 feet.
5 feet up? Okay.
Like from the bottom.
Okay, from the, yeah. Okay.
From here up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, that sounds good then. All right, man. That's how you problem solve, get it done. It ain't even a problem. It's that easy. 1, 2, 3, and it's done because of this guy. See, you a professional. That's why I called you. Licensed professional. That's why you call them. Top of the morning to you folks. We are here at my property, and it feels so good to finally be on day 2 of the electrical rough-in. So we've got a lot of progress. They're killing all the work. Everything is going down, and I'm excited to bring you in, because yesterday when we walked in, there was almost no wiring. Literally, they were just kind of banging on stuff, putting some of the outlets in. But today, this entire house is almost filled with all the wiring. They got another day of work, and I think they'll actually be finished by the time this video ends. So why don't we move inside this house real quick, and I'm going to show you how different it looks and what it looks like for electrical wiring to be in the house. So you'll hear a little bit of talking in the background, a little bit banging, but bear with me, I'm doing my best here. So just as we walk in right away, you'll see here's the outlet boxes like I showed you yesterday, and here's what the wiring looks like when it's ran all through the house. So as you go through the bedrooms, as you can see through some of these walls, you can tell like there's wiring all across everywhere, because there has to be a connection from every outlet box to the next outlet box to the next outlet box, and then that wiring has to get all the way back to the electrical panel, which are called home runs. So you'll see a lot of things where they're ran, like it's run from its home, so it's a home run. But anyways, why don't we move into some of this area right here so I can show you what the concept of everything is. So right here, this thing hanging, I wanted to show you this because I'm like, man, this actually intrigues me. So this is the bathroom vent right here, and as you can see, they got it installed, the electricians did it, and then the HVAC guys have to come and connect this into that, so that when you're using the restroom and you actually turn that on, that air is ran all the way outside of your house. So you can see there's piping everywhere. We've got these switches in place. They've got switches all over the house. And again, it's just so cool to see how the guts of the home actually come to life, because most of the time you walk into a house, you tell a realtor you want to buy it, and all of a sudden you own a home. But in here, you're watching the progress of putting the home together. It's like playing Tetris. It's like you're putting Lego pieces together, and now you have a home. So we're gonna go into this side of the house where they're doing a little bit of work, and we do have the electrical panel getting installed today. So that's gonna be something really, really cool. But as you go in here, the kitchen is also wired already. Not everything, so we're missing a few of the wires and everything like that. So they still got a ways to go. Like I said, they still got a day's full of work. And so you see wiring going all the way around the master bathroom. All those things are good. And all those places I told y'all where I was adding outlets, like by the toilet, by the bathtub, those are going to be really clutch places, because that's like the worst when your phone's about to die and you can't use it wherever you're at in the house. So we're going to go this way. We're going to try to stay out of their way. I'm going to sneak through here. I'm going right here. Excuse me, sir. So we're going to go in here and show y'all how they're actually setting up this electrical panel. Mr. Cameraman, be careful on the way down. We don't want you tumbling forward. Yes, please be careful. Oh, see, look, I'm telling you, we almost had a man down, y'all. But that's real life. So they're getting this electrical panel right here. She's opening it up. The brand is just, I guess, is that pronounced Siemens? I think that's what it's pronounced. Is that how it's pronounced? Yeah. Siemens. It's Siemens electrical panel. And as she opens it, we'll do an unboxing video. So why don't she become the star here? Check this out. Boom. So most houses have an electrical panel like this. And it's pretty simple, I guess, if you've seen them enough times. But if you've never seen it, this is what it looks like. And they're going to install it. It's going to be awesome. I'm excited to get this progress. But I'm going to stop talking here. We're going to get them working. And we're just going to get this thing progressing even more. All right, y'all, so that was pretty simple. They got the electrical panel installed, and my concrete level is actually going to be about right here. So when I'm actually standing here, this is going to be at a good level for me to be able to go in if something, if the circuit's breaker or going off or something like that, and you got to fix something or reset the breaker, it's going to be at a good level. So they got that installed, and the next thing you'll see is them running wires all the way from around the house, from all the outlets, everything like that, all the way back to this panel. So it's going to be pretty cool process, to be honest. I was going to say simple, but it's actually pretty cool, not simple. And we're going to get y'all a bunch of the different areas of where they ran the wiring and everything, because it is pretty cool how they've done stuff. That way you can get a vision of, where I'll have TVs, where I'll have different type of things, switches, and through all the bathrooms and all the bedrooms. So why don't I get out of here, stop talking, and he's going to get you some dope footage. All right, y'all, so my salesman from 84 Lumber is actually about to show up. So in the middle of all this electrical going on, we're gonna get in here, we're gonna get our doors measured up. We gotta order these things, okay? With the supply chain, with how things are going, 84's been doing an awesome job. Mr. Don, first of all, appreciate you, sir. Everything they do for me here at 84.
It's always good to see you.
Hey, it's a pleasure. So we're just gonna do what we're doing anyway. You guys are gonna follow along and we're gonna get some doors measured, so don't mind us.
All right, so here we're gonna do a cased opening.
Okay.
Which simply means you're gonna have trim on both sides.
Okay.
So we got a 3080 cased opening.
Okay. So here, come over here so you can see kind of how he actually does this. So just so we remember, ain't no reason to keep it in our brains. He writes it right there, 3080 case opening. Oh, that's good stuff. Come on this
Right here
side.
we got a 2.8, which a 2.8 simply means it's 2 feet 8 inches. So
Okay.
it's 32 inches.
Okay.
All right, which our rough opening is 34 inches.
Okay.
So that the door will fit in. Right hand signifies a right hand in swing, and
Right.
the arrow I always put on the hinge side, which is just something that I do.
Why not
That's the
help
way
us
I was
out?
taught.
Why not help us out? Okay.
In here, this will be a closet.
Okay.
We got a 4.0 by hinge, which means both doors will open up.
I gotcha.
Of course, it comes pre-hung and
Right.
all the trim on it and everything
Okay.
like that.
So it's pretty easy to install. Everything is just
Trim
pretty quick.
carpenters know
Right.
what they're doing. Yes,
That's what we like to
absolutely.
hear.
Absolutely.
That's what we like to hear. How long you been in the business, sir?
About 18 years. We got a 2.6 right-hand
Okay.
door here. And one thing that, as I walk through the house, especially if the electrical's already done, it makes it easy because the wall
There you
switches
go.
are already here, and I know that the door's going to swing opposite from
There
the
you
wall
go.
switch. So.
And I'm learning all this stuff. It's my first build, y'all, so I'm learning from Mr. Don here. I know my family's been in it, but you don't know this stuff until you're actually doing it.
All right, here's one that's a little bit different. This
Okay.
is just a little closet. It's going to be a one full right hand because it's swinging out
Okay.
into the hallway space because we got our light switch right
I gotcha.
here. I don't
Okay.
have to question anything.
Look at that.
All right, so here
What we
got
got?
a 2.8 door. It's going to be a left hand. And the reason is, obviously, we have the light switch here, but we have a wall space. So you always want to swing that door towards your wall space.
So we'll be going here.
Yes,
Boom.
absolutely.
That's okay. Good access.
And then
That's what we're
again,
looking
here
for.
we have a closet. Could be a 2.8 left hand because we have our wall switch.
There
on.
you go. I got you.
That's pretty much the
Now, how long did it take you to get this quick?
You just learn it.
Pick it up.
Typically, we don't have the builder with us.
Oh,
when
I
we're
got
doing
you.
this.
I got you.
But again, even if the electrical's in or
Right.
not in, I can go through and mark stuff
Right,
based
I
on
see.
how the walls are.
And so once we get these measurements, then we'll get into the design, and then you get that
we
released.
just need to know the door style, the casing, and the hinge.
Boom. And then you release that, and we get them ordered.
Yep.
See? As simple as that, y'all. So you get them in, and big shout out to 84 Lumber again for all this kind of stuff that they got going on, all the materials. If you didn't know, they don't just sell lumber. You can pretty much get anything you need, and all you got to do is look up their website. But we're going to get through the house, get some more door sizes, and then I'll get with him on design and everything like that. So enjoy the rest of this awesome montage about all this work going on. We're going to get back to work. Let me stop talking.
Nikolai, everything that we've done through your house so far
Okay.
has been 2x4 walls.
Right.
And this is something that can simply be missed.
Okay.
This is the 2x6 wall.
Right.
So it takes a deeper jam depth
I got you.
for the door. So,
And that was my fault. I told him to run 2x6 all the way down.
well, that's okay.
And I was like,
it just costs a little bit more
Yeah.
for a 6 9/16 jam.
Okay.
So,
But not a problem. It
but
just
it's an easy miss.
Okay.
When I'm putting a list.
I got you.
together, so.
Okay. So this is why you get Mr. Don to come out and get it figured out for you. 3068, right hand, opening in.
And I'll go ahead and write it on there. That way I remember.
Right, I got you. Okay. A lot of progress. That's what we like to do. We're almost done. We've got what? 1, 2, 3 doors left. And yeah, we got 3 doors left. Oh, and the back door for the covered porch. So 4 doors left and we're good to go.
All right. Here's another one. This is a bathroom.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, most of the times, these doors swing towards the bathtub.
Okay.
You have a freestanding unit.
Yep.
You know, the only other option really is you don't want to swing it towards the vanity.
Right.
So the only other option is swing it into the bedroom. It's not always a good solution.
Right. So tell me this. If I swing towards the bathtub, what could I put there to separate so that we don't accidentally keep banging the bathtub? Is there something I could put in my...
We can do a hinge stop on the door.
Okay.
Because if you put something on the floor down here, you're
Right.
liable to stub it with your toe.
Yeah. That's very true.
And then you're going to say bad words. So,
Right. We don't do that.
So we know this is going to be a 2.6. It's going to be a right hand.
And we just put a hinge on it, and it'll stop it at a 90, or how's that work?
Hinge stop, yeah.
Okay.
You can stop it.
Oh, even a little bit
less
closer.
than 90. So
See, that's what we like to see.
you adjust the hinge stop.
Okay. And I need to order that, or is that like something that's in
That's
stock?
something that you would get with when they do all your door hardware, your locks.
I gotcha. The hardware folks.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they figure whether you're going to do baseboard stops or hinge stops.
I gotcha.
So this one would definitely be a hinge stop.
I gotcha. See, problem solved.
So obviously this is the throne room where
Yes.
the toilet's going to be, a water closet.
Right.
2.6 left hand because we don't have room to swing in.
So we're
gonna
opening
swing
here.
out
Yep.
this way.
And I got some good outlets here. I got an outlet for the bathtub. I got an outlet for the toilet room.
You know, it's funny, when I first started doing this many years ago, people used to put phone outlets in their toilet area.
That's crazy.
But now with cell phones,
Yeah,
everything, nobody
hey.
does that. So.
Which makes perfect sense, because when you disappear in the toilet room, that's like, yeah, don't talk to me. I'm on the phone or something. Like, leave me out of your business. But that makes so much sense. I want to run across a house that has that. That'd be pretty cool to see. Anyways, oh man.
Nikolai, this is the entry door from the garage.
Correct.
By code, this wall is 20 minute. It's for the safety of the home.
Okay.
So this door has to be 20 minute.
I got
So
you.
this will be a solid core door. Same style as your interior doors.
Okay.
But it'll have spring hinges on it, which is part of the code here in Hamilton
Is that
County.
new?
It's not new. It's been probably 5, 6, 7
I got
years.
you. I've been seeing that where now it closes by itself, and I had never experienced that.
Yeah.
But I ain't built in a long time.
So this will be a 3.0 left hand.
Okay.
And I always write 20 minute on here. So I know.
And that means it's fire rated, correct? Is that what?
20 minute means it gives you 20 minutes of fire rating.
Oh wow.
Because on your garage you got to have 5/8
Right.
sheetrock.
I got you.
Which gives you that.
That gives you that. I got you. Well, it gives you time to get out. So that's cool. All right. So we're pretty much done with all the doors.
Good. The only other thing is talk
Attic,
about
yep.
your attic stairs.
Okay.
We'll make sure that's part of our list.
Okay.
Matter of fact, sometimes I do this right here if it's in this area
I got you.
to remind me.
There you go. That's good. Because we got too much going on in life.
Yes.
But hey, we're gonna wrap this up, get these doors knocked out, and then we're gonna continue with the electrical work because this rough end is going very smooth right now. So I'm gonna finish up with Mr. Don here. Again, big shout out to 84 Lumber. Thank you for everything. Materials getting here on time, and it's coming, and it looks good too. Sometimes you get material that you don't really like, and I like 84's material, so we do appreciate that. But we're gonna get back to work, get everything done. So appreciate y'all watching to this point. So alrighty folks, we are finishing up with the electrical rough-in. I'm so happy with the progress of this build. Everybody that's been coming in and out, getting that electrical rough-in done, and then getting Mr. Don from 84 Lumber in here as well to get all my doors measured. It perfectly fit up because as they were doing the electrical rough-in, like he said, he can see where the switches are. So now he's not guessing like, hey, are you opening the door this way? Are you opening it that way? The switches are there. You know exactly which way the door is going to open. But however, I'm extremely excited with what we got going on because now that electrical's getting done, I'm waiting on these windows to come in so then I can start moving into my insulation and everything like that. We did have a situation where the windows were on back order, which is okay because the supply chain all around the world right now is dealing with that. So if you are out there and you're about to build, make sure you order your windows at least 16 weeks in advance because it is one of the toughest things to get right now with the glass and everything else that's going into building a window. However, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you like and subscribe and make sure you follow me on all social platforms, especially TikTok, because it's so easy to edit and post there. And if you haven't yet, make sure you check out NikosPropertyShow.com. Grab you some merch, maybe a hat, maybe a t-shirt, a crew neck, or whatever it is. Show some support and I'll greatly appreciate it. I hope you have the best day ever. Smile more, worry less, and stay blessed. Peace out.